from a young age, we buy magazines as a form of entertainment. This is because they come with toys or they tell us about the latest gossip of our favourite celebrities. But when looking back at the magazines I used to read, I was able to see that the representations were very repetitive and narrow-minded. A lot of the representations shown were of blonde, petite girls with blue eyes, but they were features that I didn't have and lots of other people didn't have or don't have. But it encourages people to believe that they aren't enough because they aren't shown in the media. People that are shown in the media are thought to be the large majority of people and like the perfect people, but if you don't fit into that, it makes you feel like you are not enough or you aren't perfect because they're only showing perfect people in magazines. For my final mid-project piece, I wanted to reuse previous work that I had made and highlight the impacts that magazines' representations have on society and everyone in it. I was influenced by Hector Soss's Paper Faces series, in which he created paper sculptures which covered his models' faces. I wanted to use this for my first half of my project when I wanted to respond to his work by creating a stop motion video which I used magazines as well as my previous work highlighting society's expectations to slowly cover and consume my face. This was a way to show that magazines' representations slowly consume us and they take away our personality and our uniqueness because we're focused on being someone perfect. In contrast, I wanted to create the second half of my work to show that you don't need to listen to these representations. I did this by creating a self-destructing magazine. This was because it would show that you don't have to listen to the representations shown and you can just live your own life. I wanted to incorporate sound into my project, and by doing this I included the words I had got before from my survey, and I used them and got multiple other people to say these words. I then layered these and created the feeling of being overwhelmed and consumed. For the second piece of my work, for sound, I wanted to highlight positive impacts, so I used a song in the background called Euphoria. This is a song that highlights with me happiness, and it's just something that like lifts my day, so I thought about including that for it to be personal. I also included videos of celebrities such as Lily Reinhart, and this was when she would be speaking about how we are all perfect, whether that's because we have acne or anything like that, or because our style is different. This was to highlight that not listening to these representations shown is positive and it can make us feel positive, and I wanted to show this contrast in my work from the first half.